Texas and DKR, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the 23rd ranked team in the land, the Texas Longhorns. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Georgia about to kick it off to get us underway. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. Just an outstanding return there, and really Longhorns offense will take the field first. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see.
They should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team. I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, they have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football in there, you're going to like the show.
With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. They'll send the back in motion. Back to throw, it's Hilton. Quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. The Longhorns now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wants to fire on second down. The short hands, it's Randall. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few. Now facing a third and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. It's complete. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And so on their opening drive of the game, they want to stay on the field, and the offense will go for it on fourth down. He's got it, first down and more. Got some room, head to the goal line. Touchdown, Texas! A great catch and run for 6. Smokey the Cannon, not the only one using explosives around here, and it has electrified this Longhorn crowd.
I mean, coming out on point, coming out dissecting the defense, scoring early in front of this crowd. You know good well, all these fans love their school. Texas has got so much pride. This gets them going early.
On the run from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So Georgia's offense headed onto the field. Now the first look at them today. And the story is going to be in this one. Will this quarterback be able to operate before that big fella on the defensive front gets right in his grill, Jesse?
And listen, he's one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but he better play with a clock in his head in this one. He's not going to have a lot of time. There were a lot of quarterbacks around the SEC that probably felt this way back when they played the Georgia Bulldogs and David Pollack, right?
Yeah, especially those real teams with Jordan Davis and Nolan Smith and Jalen Carter. Like, here's what's fun. You can't throw the ball off the bat. And that's what this guy's going to try to do. Get to the quarterback, affect him. The bottom line is every quarterback becomes really human when you hit him. Can he hit him and make him hit him?
When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season, or the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, get a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can control their emotions, I think, goes a long way in who wins this one.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Got his man downfield. End zone, but they'll have it first and goal. The Dogs didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Trying to bully their way in. And they can't march it in with a first down run, and the defense has one stop. These fans raising the volume on second and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Georgia.
I think what you love about that opening drive for the offense is the balance. They were able to throw the football to set themselves up into position, and then he carries it in for the TD. Got to be able to keep defenses on their heels, and they did a nice job of that on this opening drive.
And he puts through the extra point. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Shaw. That gamble did not pay off as they bring it down at the 12-yard line. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of...
Breaks into the open. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. The Longhorns just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. To throw, it's Hilton. Fires left. It's caught downfield. He's loose down the left side.
I'm a 12 shape guy. It's safe. Yeah, you know, bro. I don't know what you're talking about today. You know what they say. They can be cool. Now, wait a minute. Are you on the same team or am I tripping there?
Once he got some room, it was over.
And that's his second receiving touchdown of the game. My man is just finding pay dirt. Tell you what, these are the kind of guys that you continue to feature throughout a game when he can do this kind of damage after he catches the football.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He's got great speed. He found some really good running room on that one and just about got loose. As it is, a good return to set up the drive. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the big fella. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. So now it's second and long. Looking to fire. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Firing to the right, complete. And tackled there by the defense. DKR heating up and trying to make third down impossible here. Oh, they really could have used that as their physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. The offense stays on the field. Maybe they'll try to make the defense jump. They also might try to run it ahead for 1 yard. He can't make the grab. It's incomplete, but there is a flag, and I believe this is going to be pass interference.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You can see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught.
From the gun, the running back looking for room. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Georgia ready to dial it up on another first down. To the ground. He's got it again. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with second and short. To the air. It's Terrell. Looking left. Soft spot in the middle. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead, and we've come to the end of one. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Starting off this quarter, close enough to smell the goal line. They'll run it on first and goal. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Back to pass. Forced out of the pocket. Touchdown, Bulldogs! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And the extra point was good to finish things off. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away.
My man, get him the ball. He will do the rest. Catches the football, walks into the end zone. Feed that man the rock.
That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
Man-to-man coverage is a great opportunity for scrambling quarterbacks to take off and run because everybody on defense who's covering has their backs turned to the quarterback, obviously, because they're chasing an intended receiver.
It's a seam wide open.
Thought I took 16, not the game.
I got her midair. I got her midair.
And once he got away from the knee, they had no shot at catching him.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Off the play fake on first down. He's got him at the 45 on his way. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. The offense lining up for a first down play. To the ground with the back. Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying play action. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. Down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. Buys a little time. Fires into the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Dogs!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. They'll go to the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking for a man. It's Hilton. Got his man. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. And the Longhorns with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. He'll pull it down. Short gain on the play over his side. Let's take just a moment here and talk about Texas. For some teams, the road into the top 25 can be a little more treacherous than for others. And once you get there, you've got to convince the rest of the country you deserve to stay.
And I think that's what's next for this squad. They've earned the right to get in the top 25. People are noticing what they're doing. Now, let's continue to build on it because they haven't proven they're a top 10 team, and they want to get to that.
Yeah, let's stay hungry. Let's not be satisfied with the fact that we just broke into the top 25. Let's get in the top 20, top 15, top 10. Let's make the college football playoff. Don't want to get ahead of your skis here too early. It's a nice thing to be inside the top 25 now.
Turning it on. Brought down at the 28. A chunk play, 15 yards on that one, and a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Fires to the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit to the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accept the
Touchdown, Georgia! And they take it in for...
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Looking downfield, it's Hilton. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Looking to throw again. Gets it out fast. No chance to run, but still a good gain. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Looking to fire. Snagged in the middle. It's quick. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Longhorns with the 1st and 10. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. The Longhorns come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Motion from the wideout. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Didn't get a ton on the return, but they've got it inside the 20 at the 19-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Looking to pass, it's Terrell. He'll let it go to the left. He's got it along the sideline. And the explosiveness, the big gainer, gets it to the 49-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Going to try to get it himself. Bounced out of bounds at the 43-yard line.
And this
conserve it or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
He's going to take off. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back. He's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get plenty of yards.
There he goes.
Jordan,
And the
do her brother got Down syndrome?
Huh?
Do her brother have Down syndrome?
What?
What you just said, do her brother have Down syndrome? Don't say that, especially to your friend.
just letting the quarterback run until he gets
It's
tired.
your friend, brother.
Winning one. Another explosive play and another first down. Uga trying to make this red zone trip pay off. Snag down in the air. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. It's complete on the right side. Touchdown, Bulldogs! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead, and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
They get him stopped, and he was close to taking that one a long ways down at the 38. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Scanning the field, it's Hilton. Here's a hit. Lets it fly on the move. Makes a catch at the 15. Boy, he almost finished his half with a bang, and are they lucky to get him stopped? They're eager to head to that dressing room right now. First half, in Brooks, time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Longhorns will kick it off to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it. Breaks into the open. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. He now has 84 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. Zings it complete to the right. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it. But you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Just outside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the right. Touchdown, Dogs! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. How about the renaissance of the tight ends? Inline, flexed out, split out. They can do a little bit of everything.
They really can, and they're asked to block a lot of times, too. But I tell you what, all the wide receivers out wide, the fancy toys, the fancy spread. Don't forget about that tight end. He does a little bit of everything, and then you reward the big fella throwing the ball, and he catches, so he really can't do a little bit.
He gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. After the big play to start, now they are all at their own 45. The Portland throw off the RPO. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. He'll do it himself. Oh, he's got some much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. The Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. And here comes the offense on second down. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. And the Longhorns decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Looking for space. It's Lambert. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Dropping back, it's Terrell. Shoots it to the left. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. Looking for more room. In return, there would have just been icing on the cake. They'll just have to settle for the cake at the 23. And now this offense will take the field again. From the gun, the ground game. They make the stop after a pickup of 3 just inside the red zone at the 19. After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. Keeping it on the ground with a single back. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Things looked great with that field position a few plays ago, but now it's 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man in the middle. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. With a double-digit deficit here in the second half, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Quick strike complete. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. The give to the back. Brought down at the 25 after he picked up 10.
And a great job on the offensive line. If you're going to run the ball right in the middle, you better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles do a good job getting on their guys just enough for this running back to get into space and make the big game.
Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. The Bulldogs in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play. We'll take a break to check him out. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Fires to the right. A strike downfield. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays.
Well, you can see the effect that last run play had on the defense. They had a really good-looking run, and all of a sudden they come back with play action. Everybody bites. They play downhill, and it opens up. And
the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
This defense, they are tenacious. They've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attack.
Throwing on the run. He's got him on the right side. Great job by the receiver to get the foot down. And the Dogs started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Georgia!
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he has meant to this offense. Big-time players make big plays in big games. He has shown up each and every week. That's his 15th rushing score on the season.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Looking downfield, it's Hilton. Finds the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time out for a first down. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might mean everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Wants to throw on first down. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. Fires to the wideout. Complete downfield. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. The Longhorns are marching down the field. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
All season long, we've been watching this defense dominate against the run. They're the #1 rush defense in the entire country. With a big lead in this game, you cannot run the ball and expect to win and get back in it.
Gets it out quickly. Running wide open down the gut of the field. Touchdown, Longhorn! He got him loose, and it was lights out after that.
And these slants are so hard to defend when the ball's thrown like that. The receiver catches it, and he's catching it going so fast. You can tell the defense couldn't quite get the right angles, and he does the rest, uses his speed, gets all the way to the end zone.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Moving out of the pocket. He's got the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Terrell. Never has to leave the pocket and fires over the middle. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Throws to the tight end. Got his man all by himself. He's going over. And the Bulldogs have it with a 1st and 10. They'll move the tight end. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at 30. The Dogs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Might be looking to run. Fires it. Already find a hole in that secondary. Touchdown, Bulldogs! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They add on another score, and now that record so close to going to 8-1 on the season. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
That just gets in the zone, right? You can't miss. You've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
He'll bring it out. It's Shaw. And the returner will be dragged down.
All right, not ideal. Not ideal. You're an offense. You want to get a good kickoff return, but you're starting inside your own 10. Now come out, set the tone, get some high percentage completions. You might not go with that script you had because you thought you might have a little better field position, but you just get some few first downs, get that first down.
Turning it on! How about that effort to get it out across the 20? They'll mark it at the 21. It's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wide receiver. To the air on first down. Unleashes one. Cut him downfield. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. The give to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a ball.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second. He stopped short of the first down, but he gets it into plus territory on the scramble, and now decision time on fourth. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. On fourth down, trying to find his man. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on downs. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. The Bulldogs come to the line in this situation. You might see a shot play. Out of the gun, the running back has it. They make the stop. Have enough yardage for a first down.
Well, they only needed 1 yard, so no mystery there. Turn around, hand it off, and he finds a way to get it.
They go to the ground. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and no likelihood they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. Got it in the middle. It's Terrell. There he goes. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. Georgia hunkers down in the red zone. Might be calling a hot route. Looking to throw, it's Terrell. Oh, they're after him! And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking for a crease. It's Barnes. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. He is stopped inside the 15 at the 14-yard line, and an interesting call here on fourth down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. On fourth down, looking for the completion. Unloads to the wideout. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. And they are stopped on fourth down. That decision will be questioned. They'll start this drive going to the air. A deep throw as the clock winds down.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the most important safe that sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of it today.
Makes the stop at the 30, but a big 15-yard pickup gets him out of trouble. These corners backing off a bit. I know both of these teams are great guys, but it really seemed as if they were on the same level this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement against these guys. I mean, you're really tired, you're more talented, a lot of people
Welcome between the hedges to Athens, Georgia and Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Mississippi State Bulldogs, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Georgia likely to kick it deep to get things started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Mississippi State's offense will have the football first. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and you've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks. David, this one could come down to which guy has the ball out.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names. You know, brand versus brand. Big-time baller versus big-time baller. Trying to come out on top. And defenses, I feel bad for them. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
Catch in the middle. It's Walters. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll leave it with him. Breaks into the open. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Grab over the middle. It's Laporta. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on the second down. Wants to go on top. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit. This dog crowd is off the leash, and they are coming after them, bringing noise on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. He got it. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him struggle through the uprights.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So the Georgia Bulldogs offense will go forward for the first time today. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look safe. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. This offense is vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man. He is the guy. He is priority number 1.
He just needed a yard on third down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. This is an opportunity to show your offense you believe in them. Their opening drive of the game, still in their own territory, going for it on fourth down. Wide open spaces. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Dogs! And once he found open space, the band might as well
He's so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And the extra point makes it 7-3. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll bring it out. He's brought down to the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Had the pick in his hands and couldn't hang on, and you just won't see that from him very often. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. He's got it for a big play. Enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Just like a penalty. They got the backfield and knock him down for a loss of 5. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Right down the middle. That's caught. It's Ryle. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Oh, they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. Quarterback on the keeper. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play. Able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The Dogs are barking and growling and trying to hold him here on 3rd down. Throws toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's got...
Oh, what vision. The stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. Neither team's wasted time putting points on the board. They've got it back, down 14-10. Here comes the heat. Catch in the middle, it's Foster. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. Back to pass on 2nd down. Caught over the middle, it's Laporta. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. He'll pull it on the read. Oh, he's got some space. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. Mississippi State going up-tempo. From the red zone, looking for a space. And the defense, got him at the 27. That last sack got him behind the sticks. It's second and long here. Looking to fire. Grabbed in the middle. It's Lyle. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. And the Bulldogs had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders.
And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. And how big is that earlier sack now as they try to get it in the end zone here? On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be fourth down. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Right down the boulevard. It's now a one-point game, 14-13.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. From the shotgun, the inside kid smashes ahead. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
Well, it's an electrifying run. You think about the tradition at the running back position for the Bulldogs. Herschel Walker and his Heisman Trophy. No Sean Marino. And how about this? Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, and Sony Michel all there at the same time. I bet this guy could have gotten to that rotation, though, because he's got those types of skills.
From the 39-yard line, it's first and 10. Here's the handoff. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, second and 7. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. To the air, it's Terrell. Bought a little time, lets it go. Right on the money. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We reached the break, and Georgia is on top. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. So first down here as they go back to work. The lone back's got it. Past the 30. All the way down to the 25-yard line, maybe on the sticks at the first down.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here.
Touchdown, Georgia! All that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score. That touchdown grab the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability at that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive thing.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moments, clutch plays, makes those contested catches. He's a guy that can do everything, and that's why he's putting up such great stats.
Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, I think, Jesse, you see so many
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And that's what I like most about this defense. When you try to take shots and make big plays, they get to the quarterback. They get him on the ground, their 3rd sack of the day. And this is a unit that ranks in the top 10 in sacks.
And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. From midfield, looking for room. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. The hand to the running back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Under fire. Always a welcome play from the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. The sweet feet buy a little time. Complete to the left. He gets it to the 34-yard line, an excellent 3rd down defense, and 4th down's coming up. No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll lead the offense out there to try to move those chains. Throwing right. Good runs on 4th down, and he's still going. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. Power football with the run. He's all the way down to the 3. He showed it all on that run. Georgia going back to work with another 1st down. Looking to throw, it's Terrell. Buys a little time with his feet. Backs looking for the goal line. Touchdown Bulldogs! And they take it in for 6 more points. The mantra is always finish. They're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. And with the extra point, they move on top by 15. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Look, it's still early, but we have some real... And he roses the ball deep in his own end. Corralled by the kicking team.
You just can't have that happen if you're on the return team. You know if you lose the football now, you're giving the other offense the ball back deep in your own end. Simply can't happen.
Touchdown, Dogs! Ran the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And these are the plays that you get back on tape, and everybody's like, nice work, nice toughness, QB. To stand in there, know we're going to get blasted, but hold on to the ball until the guy comes open, feed him, and get the 6.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And then bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Looking downfield on 1st down. Bringing the heat. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on 1st down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Touchdown, Georgia. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
It's really hard as a quarterback because you got your eyes downfield. You're trying to find an open guy. You're trying to negotiate the rush, and all of a sudden people are sliding at the ball. They hit you, they knock it out. You got to do a better job next time of keeping 2 hands on the ball so you don't get it scooped and scored like what happened right there.
And the return will be brought down. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Bulldogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. The give on the inside. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. This defense has kept them backed up. Now 1 more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. That internal crowd just didn't move fast enough, and they get him for a safety. After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. gun. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. And the Dogs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to throw, it's Terrell. He's got it down the middle. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Here's his offense with a fresh set of downs. Makes the grab on the left. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 and the 38, and these guys are on the move. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Here's the pressure. Complete to the right. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points.
The big fella in the middle, and those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team. Contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage and getting running backs on the ground.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Into the end zone. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Mississippi State will put a foot to it to crank up the second half. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third. Keeping it on the ground to open the second half. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Not a lot of room, but found his way in for 2 out to the 26. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long for the 26. Got his man on the line. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get him across the line and pick up the first down. New set of downs after the completion. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Makes it past the marker. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
There's not a quarterback in college football that's not going to be successful with that much time left on the football. And I think recently I hear the defensive coordinator in the next room, and he doesn't sound happy. No words that we could use on this broadcast.
Immediately fires to the middle. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to be able to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed the rocket. Threw it in there. Great job. Great catch.
And he's brought down after a nice gain.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half. So in the 3rd quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's
got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Bulldogs! And they had 6 more to go with that trip to the house. Precision blocking up front, created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. And the last time they had the ball, I wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency.
They're try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together, get some good mojo going.
And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. And the Bulldogs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Wants to throw on 3rd down. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play.
Well, the offense is able to avoid disaster right there. The problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
The kick is on its way. Makes the catch at the 30. Makes a move. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Makes the catch. And he's brought down after a nice gain. How about the zippest Junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. Now on 1st and goal, let's see what Georgia will do. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Dogs!
When these offenses get in the rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too. Get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Ended up punted away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Walters. Stopped after a good pickup, and it'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. The Bulldogs can really attack on this 2nd and short. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. They'll try to get the 1st through the air. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. One final. Out of the gun, the inside give. And they'll move the chains with the 1st down. That might be it for the 3rd quarter. Well, guys, it's Georgia holding the lead at the end of the quarter. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So 1st down will open up the final period. To the air, it's Terrell. Got his man in the middle. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver. The best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
Man, I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You can tell he's throwing over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast, in a hurry. Nice job by the quarterback.
He's now up to 95 yards on the ground, and he is well within striking distance of a 1,200-yard rushing season. Georgia ready to dial it up on another 1st down. They'll give it to him again. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. New center downs right on the doorstep of this offense. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Georgia! They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, fellas, here's the final update on a clash between top 15 teams. Clemson made it look easy, but I promise you, there is nothing easy about a double-digit win on the road. And a win like this only confirms there is something special brewing with these Tigers. We'll see a lot of games this week, but few will have as much of an impact on the new top 25 poll next week as this one, gentlemen.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that. It sounds as if they had a good one there. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. To the air on second down. And down he goes back with the 3.
I got to give this defense a lot of credit. They were very confident coming into this one. Even though they were going up against one of the best quarterbacks in the entire country, they're confident because they believe in their ability to get to it. And they've been able to do that in this game. There's another sack here.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. The give to the tailback. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. On his way from around the 50. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Off the play fake on first down to throw. That one comes out hot down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. They'll run play action. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Rush coming in high, and they got him at the 29. And the Bulldogs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Going to swing it on second down. Caught behind the line. It's Walter. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turn. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Makes a nice grab at the 25. Slips through the line. They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. Got stuffed on first down and second and 10. Handoff to the single running back. That'll be a gain of about 7, leaves him with 3rd and 3. The Dogs come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. To the air, it's Terrell. He'll try to do it himself. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. Uga trying to make this red zone trip pay off. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. Let's see how successful they'll be on 1st and 10. Out of the gun to give to the back. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Trying to impose their will with the run. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
It's great to have a physical offensive line that you can count on, that you can just lean on them up front and fall.
And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
He'll start to return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. To the air on first down. He wants a big play here late. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. After this, it'll be a wrap. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Got out of trouble and throws. It's picked off, and that's number 10. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and
Welcome to a long-awaited showdown. Don't have to be a fan of either team to appreciate the matchup of these two elite quarterbacks. Both guys hoping to use this big stage and display their supremacy. Alabama will kick off to get us underway. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at 25. So the Georgia Bulldogs offense comes onto the field for the first time today. This is a run game that comes in on the ball. The top back, over 100 yards rushing, found the end zone multiple times. Clearly he's going to be the focal point of the defense today, Kirk, you think.
Yeah, how much fun was it to watch this offense and watch him specifically, what he was able to do? Pretty much anything he wanted to do, he was able to capitalize on. Now today it's a different challenge. New game, new opportunity to showcase what he can do. And I think it's important that this offense show that they can do more than just run the football, because I think this defense is locked in to take him away.
They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29. The complexion of this drive suddenly changing. One massive play, and they're closing in on the red zone now with the first down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Early in the season, I think you can sense both these teams realize there's a lot to play for, a lot at stake for their seasons, and they're just kind of settling into this game.
And just look at the atmosphere today. It's almost playoff-like out there. Both these teams understand what a win could do for them, and the intensity is jacked up out in the field.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. First and 10 from the 11. Georgia getting set for the first and 10 now. Makes the grab on the move. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
That's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath cover.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. He goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line scrimmage. Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. On the move now. Hustled out of bounds, very close to the goal line.
Love to see quarterbacks try to keep the play alive. He gave it everything he had here. He came up short of the first down. Boy, it gave him a chance.
And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs.
Well, the script from the offensive coordinator works perfectly here to get this game started for this offense. Great job of mixing up a lot of different looks to get a read and a gauge of what this defense is up to today, and you're able to put 6 points up on the board. Great start.
Return starts from inside the 5. So Alabama's offense out there for their first possession. And Kirk, this is going to be fun. One of the best edge matchups we're going to see all season long. Elite wide receiver, elite corner, both competitive guys ready to go at each other.
And you know, this quarter, we had a chance to visit with him this week. He wants to be on an island against one of the best receivers in the country. And he's going to get that chance today to have a chance to showcase that he, in fact, is the top corner in college football.
Here's the second down play. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. They trap him and sack him back at the 10. So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. It's an outbound, the catch made. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down. Punting ready to boot it away. Looking to flip the field here. And that sets up a return. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain return. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here. You see if the defense can make adjustments. tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Boy, great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this first down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Moshawn Marino. I mean, the list goes on.
Got a man. Catch made. Big play. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. The Dogs looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. The offense coming back onto the field. Coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together in this drive with a little more urgency. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. There's the snap. He'll set up the throw. Pass complete on a crossing route. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down. A new set of downs after that completion. And looking to throw now on first down. Hit as he released it. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. And he'll set up to throw. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Back to throw again. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown.
That's a thing of beauty.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. Remember, the first point on the field was correct, so the play will stand. And they'll set up for the PA2. Extra point cut the lead to 14-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Lawrence. And he's stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Play fake, looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. And they keep the drive going. It's a first down at the 46.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football. Georgia does that as well as anybody.
2nd down after that run on previous play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Picks up the first, looking for more. That play moves the ball across midfield to be set up for the first down at the 41. First down here for this offense. Takes off in a bootleg. Tries the right with a quick throw. He's got it in the open. And they finally get him down, but a huge gain to wrap up this first quarter. Been a good early quarterback duel so far. Let's check out the stats. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And there's the handoff. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run. The Dogs hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. First and goal, handoff.
And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Let's see if they keep that passing game going in the last possession. Very efficient and precise. Bringing pressure. Quick throw to his receiver. Wide open downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid game. Alabama comes up with the line quickly.
You know, Chris, if we would have told Barry Bryant that Alabama would have a wide receiver that won a Heisman in recent years, I don't think he would have believed us. But that's where we are. They've been some great ones in the past, and we're seeing some great looking receivers on this unit right now.
Second down play coming up for this offense. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. On the run, he'll let it go. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Important third down play coming up. Predicate with a sweep.
Well, that's the right call here by the offensive coordinator. Keep it simple. Just go right behind your line, but no push at all. The defense completely stops him there at the line of scrimmage.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design runner. Slides to avoid the big hit. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw it on first down. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurrying the throw that time. Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 30. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Quarterback still with the football. Pickup is 6 yards, so 3rd down and 4 down. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looks to the left, pass caught. Tackle made at the 13, and here we go, a red zone opportunity. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. Looking to throw it from the red zone. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He's got it near the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. Grab made by the tight end. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, tie.
Great play design by the offensive coordinator. He's such a tough matchup down here. The tight end has size, he has instincts, he gets his head turned around, goes up, and catches the ball. Great play call and great execution.
And the extra point splits the uprights. They'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. Off the play fake on 1st down. Moves out of the pocket. Looking for his big tight end. And is picked off. He throws it right into double coverage. Baseball. Tackle made on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 37 now. First down. Looking to throw the football. Look out, he's in the clear. Slides down to avoid the tackle. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Hand it off. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout where they'll check him out. Second down, going to throw it. That ball knocked loose. Defense makes the recovery, a turnover.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down his quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there. They were able to knock it loose.
The ball is loose. As the first down is still going. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. So taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous review. And now they'll run it on the draw. Looks like Georgia will have the first down.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for his first down. Boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years. This young man is living up to that tradition today.
He's in the clear. At the 30 now. Crosses the 10. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Dogs.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. He's tackling at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense on the field. They moved the ball in West territory last time, but it ended in a fumble. They can't do that again, trailing on the scoreboard. He tried the middle, but gained nothing on that play. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Pressure is coming.
That's the third sack now, and we're not even to halftime. The offense is losing. They're getting whipped up front at the line of scrimmage. The offensive coordinator better make some adjustments, or this thing can snowball.
When he breaks free of the 10, he's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now. And 20 now on to kick it away. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. An inside give now from the shotgun. Has the first down and more. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now. And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. It's a 2-yard gain. Second and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. If I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. Throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Looking to pass. It's Terrell. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They stop him, but it's a first down. And the Bulldogs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys.
Touchdown, Georgia. They couldn't stop him there. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field for a very precise pitching catch for a touchdown.
You know, when we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You can see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. On first and 10, they'll look to throw. Defense is coming after him. Wide open downfield. And they'll move to 6 on that one. It's a first down at the 42. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. On first and 10, looking to throw. Just trying to get rid of it. Just flings it out of bounds and a pass rush closing in. That play makes it second and 10. He's got to go his own. He stopped him, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. Handoff in a single back formation. It'll be Slaughter right at the line for no gain. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. Look at the pass here on second down. The pass rush closing in. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
Of course, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down in the 32. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Pitches to the back. Running with purpose. And they'll step out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage there. The defense pursuit forced him out. Been a solid drive, but the defense rises up now. The offense facing a 2nd and 15. To the air. It's Terrell. He cannot escape. It's a sack. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up 4th down now. The punt team making their way on the field. He's on to boot it away now. And the punt will bounce and roll out of bounds. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. You can expect a prudent decision here, backed up near their own end zone. Just run the clock out and get to halftime. On first down, it's play action. He escapes the pocket. Hit as he threw. He's going deep here. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give his play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right. Man, did he take a hit. Wasn't able to complete this pass.
Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. It's Hobbs. What a big play that he could not hold on.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his 2nd touchdown alone here in the first half.
And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. Dogs will kick this away to start the second half. And he takes this from inside 5. And the coverage team gets the return down the ground. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. Dropping back, it's Terrell. The pocket breaking down. He's sacked. He'll be brought down right at the 5-yard line. 2nd and long now from their own 5-yard line. Quarterback drops back. Going to test the secondary. And he finds his tight end for the catch. Moves the ball to the 25. Good enough for a first down. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout when they check it out. The Slaughter able to bring him down quickly. Alabama comes up with the line quickly.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Caught quickly. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain in that play. 3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Makes the catch downfield. Nice clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, I love still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
And they tack on the extra point. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. He's going to hand this off. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Second down after that run on the previous play. Gets the first and still running. They get it out, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. First down and 10 now. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So second and 6. There's the handoff. Tackle, block. First down.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Second down play coming up. They'll run it here. First down, looking for more now. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Georgia setting up for the first and 10 now. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Shotgun handoff here. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. They run it right into a blitz. And that linebacker was coming down.
What a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there. The defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's first and goal just outside the 5. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Bulldogs. They're setting out to try the PAT. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he's got some space here. They're just able to stop him, but that is a great return. He's a dangerous guy with the football. This is a great spot to start this drive. Receiver in motion now. Back to pass. It's Terrell. The pass is tipped and falls incomplete. Someone got a hand up to deflect that one. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Catch made on the out route. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. Crucial third down play coming up. To the left side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Stand trying to get this guy the ball. You want to trust your playmakers, but you can't expect him to beat double coverage like that every single time. It's too risky, and you're asking just too much from one guy.
He's got it, and no for a first down. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. First center down to the offense after that first down completion. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Swarm with the pass rush, a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Receiver makes the grab.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
quarterback keeps it on the option. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Defense stops him, but that's a solid game. 3rd down. This offense really using conversion here now. Multiple scores. To throw, it's Terrell. Looking downfield near the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
Chris, it feels like to me the offense is being really cautious. The defenders are just sitting back there almost playing backyard football, knowing the offense is being a little bit more conservative. Eyes on the football, stepped in front of it.
Breaks into the open. Got the first down and still motoring. Inside the 20. The 10. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Dogs.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group formation and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
And he's starting at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking for a man deep on the right side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. The quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And it's caught. Tackle right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks. Big guys up front, line up. It's first down. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. And the tackle is made in what's going to be the final play of this period. And as we take a break to flip into the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Dropping back. It's Terrell. Pass caught. He has first down yardage at the 46. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. That completion makes it 2nd and short. Handoff from the shotgun. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take a lead in this game at some point.
Trying for a 4th down completion. Throws to the tight end. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge 4th down stop. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage. Not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. There's really solid defense on that one.
They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34. That run picks up first down yardage. A fresh set of downs for this offense. They're going to run it. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. He'll hand it off. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seem to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
Georgia now operating in the red zone. Play action fake, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. On the run here, lets it go. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. He steps out of bounds, but more than enough yards to set up first and goal. The Bulldogs line up with first and goal. Here's a handoff on first and goal. Ball carrier brought down and at the 4. Offensive great scoring position here. See if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Working clock with the ground game. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
Got momentum and scored that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. The last time they went forward, 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. They dumps it off to the tight end. They bring him down after a short gain there. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Here's the handoff. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Looking downfield, it's Terrell. Looks to the left for a quick throw. He makes the grab. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. He's looking to throw. Short connection to the tight end here. He's found some room. Oh, but he can bring him down. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. First down, we're going to throw the ball. Under pressure, just lets it go. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. Now it's 2nd down here. Looking to pass here. Escapes the pocket. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. Looking to throw again. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Alabama.
I love the fact they didn't give up today. This has not been a great game for them, but the fact that they're still fighting late says a lot about the character of this football team.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. They'll return it from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 18. It's good coverage there. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They really built momentum, and the defense make adjustments for the stop here. Tackle made after a solid game. Spot the ball for 31. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Handoff headed left. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
The back's got it. First down and more. He's still running. brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Well, this is a performance, Kirk, in a big showdown game late in the season. Tough competition to show what you're about. And they've made the clutch plays, and they're going to be considered a serious contender going forward now.
Yeah, we've said this really all year. Obviously, it's not about how you start, it's about how you finish. And these guys have been on a mission since day one. And they're going to be a real problem in the next.
That deep shot is caught for a big game. Touchdown, Bulldogs. This offense cannot be stopped.
Coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes the knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now on the 25. Back to throw. It's Terrell. Running out of time in the pocket. Catch made way downfield. That's going to help the stats a little bit, and will make a difference in the outcome. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kurt, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ring to pull.